Oh, hi. Another day, another deck. This is a really pretty deck. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. It is Buddha Wisdom Shakti Power deck and guidebook. Look at the detail. It's so pretty. I've been kind of busy, so I haven't been able to do a reading or a card pull, whatever you want to call it. These are by Laura Shanti. And again, I haven't played with these very much either, so they feel like they'll be okay. Ooh, nice and pretty. You see that there? It's really cold today. It's misleading. It's misguiding. I'm just gonna, jeez. I was gonna say, I was just gonna do a little shufferoonies, but holy, they just jumping out of my hands. Just jumping out of my hands. Let's give a shake first. Shake, shake, shake. Yeah, it's sunny-ish out. Well, I didn't get to shuffle you, so I'm not gonna use that card. I have to like shuffle. I'm just shuffling. Anyways, that doesn't make sense. But the wind is cold. I'm going to cycle through the decks that I have, maybe a couple times for my oracle pulls, because there's obviously lots of cards in all of the decks. And then I want to get this, it's called White Light Starseed deck, I think. It's really unique as well, and I really like it. I like all of them. I don't know why I say that, but yeah, so that might be my next purchase, but we'll see. All right, let's focus. Buddha Wisdom Shakti Power. Let's get a card for everybody. So what I've been doing with my tarot cards is calling in my angels, my guides. And I say guides because it's spirit guides or Reiki guides, because I do Reiki as well and energy healing. So I call those guides in. My higher self, because she knows best. And universal, or the universal consciousness, but the universal energies or universal influence for myself or for the collective or whoever is watching for a good card. So that's what I'm doing now. So let's see what card we can get for today's vibes. Today's vibes, what are we feeling? What are we feeling today? Feels kind of weird, the energy of today. Hectic, chaotic, off. Yeah. I don't know how else to describe it. Hectic, chaotic, or off. And again, if we don't get a card with me just shuffling, I will just grab one intuitively that I feel called to grab. Since these don't want to pop out. They don't want to pop, drop, and lock free. Okay, well there's two. Let me see if those qualify. Okay, we'll take the first one that hit the ground. Let's see. Let's see what it's telling us. Sri Yantra. Cosmic map to your true playful language self. Oh my God, laughing self. Language. I was like, that doesn't make any sense. Let's try that again. Again, transition from lights to reading, or like, give me a couple seconds. Cosmic map to your true playful laughing self. When feeling disheartened, stop and watch a child at play. And this is a yantra, Sri Yantra. I think I had this at the front door. Had or have? I don't even know. Here, I'll hold it like this so then you can read. I don't even know. I don't even know most things some days. Most days. Huh. Doesn't feel like a Friday, that's for sure. All right, let's see what this is telling us? Number 24, Sri Yantra. Lalita Tripura Sundari. So she is a Devi. She's a deity. She's a goddess. And I actually, oh my God, this is so funny. This is so funny. Okay, so my studio here, I have Buddha painting, which I'm pretty sure you've seen previously. You've seen in previous recordings or previous card pulls, whatever. But who I really want to have up there is Lalita, because she is like the sensuality, like the every embodiment of like the goddess, the feminine. And that's who, when I first started the business 10 years ago, and I moved here in 2018, this location, I was starting my journey, I guess, with yoga and stuff like that, because as I've gone along here, I've added Sarasvati, Kali, Lakshmi, Hanuman, Ganesh, then I have Buddha. But with Kundalini and with my deities and stuff like that, Buddha, nothing wrong with him, just doesn't fit in with what I'm trying to teach and offer here. Again, not saying that there's anything wrong with him, and there's nothing wrong with his teachings, there's nothing wrong with any of that at all. And I still want to be tied like to Buddha and stuff like that, but it just doesn't line up with what I'm wanting to reflect with my teachings. So I was just thinking about this literally before I even did this card. I think it was in the middle of the night, probably, when I woke up, and and your brain just starts going like nonstop. You're like, it's 4 a.m, what am I doing? That kind of thing. So anyways, it's really funny that it's just funny how things overlap and confirm and just all that fun stuff. Okay, I'm gonna read what this says. So it's a bit of reading, so hang in there with me. It's just these 2 pages. But what does the back of the book say? In your light, I learn how to love. In your beauty, how to make poems. You dance inside my chest where no one sees you, but sometimes I do, and that sight becomes this art. Rumi, The Book of Love. Well, hey, there's a book maybe we could all get and read. Okay. All right. Let's see if that's going to help me eyeballs. Lalita Tripura Sundari is the playful red goddess who in her delight creates all of manifestation. Her yantra or chakra mandala, I say chakra, I don't say chakra, I say chakra. That's just me, or whatever. Or chakra mandala is a map of the emergence of energies from her most inner subtle vibration to the most outer coarse level of form, the level we see with our eyes. The central point is the scintillation of the goddess herself. She can be compared to the first words in the Christian Bible. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. The energy sound waves vibrate outward, surrounding her with 5 downward-facing triangles of female energy and intersect with 4 upward-facing male energy triangles. Their convergence creates the universe. The next level of energy is represented by petals containing the Sanskrit vowels and consonants. The energy of this level is knowable to us as sound, and therefore language. People commonly say Sanskrit is a holy language, perhaps, and it's the oldest documented language, predates lots of other written stuff. Perhaps the early languages were more connected to the divine than languages that evolved out of them, because they were born at a time when people were closer to nature and their own selves. Feelings and impressions coalescing into ideas, there we go, formed into sounds that came from a heartless, obscured. The petals are surrounded by an outer square representing the earth. It has doorways or gates called Bahupura. There we go. I don't know why I'm stuttering so much today. Maybe because I just ate food? No, I always eat food before I do these. I don't know. Anyways, This is where and how practitioners can engage in practice to connect to Lolita. The topmost gate is the eastern gate and represents the way of mantras. The western gate at the bottom represents the performance of rites and rituals. The northern gate to the left is entry via the path of intellect and wisdom, and the southern gate is an entryway through bhakti, the spirit of devotional love. The earth level shows Ganesh and the Matrikas, 7 ancient fierce mother goddess, Chamunda, Kali, Vaishnavi, Lakshmi, Vahamani, Devi, Kumari, Sarasvati, and Indrani. At this level, we see energy and interpret it with our eyes, and so the energy run through the filters of our brain looks like human in animal form. The Matrikas make the mudra gestures for fear not in granting of blessings with their central hands, and their other hands hold implements representatives of their states. Ganesh to their left is in the first position because in any ceremonial worship, it is common to first invoke Lord Ganesh's help. He is the remover of obstacles. Bhairavi is standing in for his Matrika consort, Mahashivari Radhani, because he is often placed at the end of the line of Matrikas. Again, pronouncing the Matrika I've never heard before. But again, I haven't studied Buddhism, but these deities, Kali, Lakshmi, and Sarasvati, are goddesses in the Hindu and yogic teachings. So that's like, there's so many like overlying, crisscrossing, complementing and influencing with like Ayurveda and Chinese medicine, and so it's like there's no, like, it's not wrong, none of it's wrong, it's just, you know, I just realized there's boobies on this Buddha Wisdom Shakti. There's a lot of boobies on oracle cards and tarot cards, just boobies everywhere. It's like, geez, why is there so many boobies? Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the Buddha Wisdom Shakti Power Oracle cards. They're beautiful. Have a lovely day. Thanks for joining in, and namaste. Have a nice day.